Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to Friday night in the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Sweet Series here live on Extreme Sim TV. And excuse my voice, it's about shot here for the evening, but we're going to get through this one way or the other. Round number 3 here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Going to be a fun one here tonight. A great fun racetrack. Usually multiple grooves here at Kentucky. Qualifying underway with 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in qualifying right now. Everybody getting out there, getting their qualifying in. How is everyone here tonight as we get ready to go racing here once again in the Sim 500 Truck Series? Trucks on track qualifying. At the moment, there is Dominic right there. Jose right there as well. Brian Beach, look at him. Brad Allison right there in the 03. Derek Stanley on track as well. Anthony Harness Gallagher right there in the 22 camp. Cortland, there's Mr. Cortland there getting up on track as well. Cortland right there getting ready to go in that number 37 machine. Gallagher top of the border right now. Harnish Gallagher right now 30.8 flat for Harnish Gallagher here in his qualifying effort. There's Brad Allison just behind him trying to come up with something as well. Allison right now about 1.3 tenths of a second off the pace of Gallagher here in qualifying so far. Again, we just opened up the track for qualifying here in just a moment. So, as we continue qualifying, Gallagher out in front, leading the way at the moment as we get ready to get this race going. And right as we get ready to go, here 2 minutes and 32 seconds left into this one. Dominic right there. Brian Beach, Jose, Scott Simley out there getting ready to go as well. Scott looking for a good run in that 12 Red Bull Chevrolet. That's Scott Simley getting out there and getting after it. Good run for Scott here tonight. EJ O'Rourke right there in that number 41 camp. Also out there trying to stack a good run as well. Gallagher leads the way in qualifying. We're going to get ready quickly to take a look at the point standings coming into this round at Kentucky Motor Speedway here tonight. The Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series here in 2022. Again, this is your Friday night Sim 500 Series. Classic Series coming up tomorrow evening as well. Again, round 1 went to Trey Edison there at Nashville. Round 2, Josh McElmore got the win. Now rolling into round 3 at Kentucky Motor Speedway for a trend of 1.5 mile racetracks, including Kentucky, Atlanta, and Homestead is the next 3 on deck for these drivers. And then off to Rockingham for Texas, and then Rockingham coming up as well. That is your next kind of stat of drivers ready to take on this next portion of the schedule here in round 3 here tonight. Take a look here. Harnish Gallagher comes in, your points leader, over top of Tyler Dalton by just a few points. 17 of those to be exact, as qualifying continues right now. So again, you got to look at that and say to yourself, what's it going to take for one of these drivers to pull something off here tonight? Well, we're going to find out here in just one moment. Again, thank you for everyone coming out here tonight. Oop, that was a wrong click, wasn't it? New overlay. But again, thank you guys for coming out here tonight. And, man, it should be a lot of fun as we get ready to go racing here in just a minute. We'll get ready to go racing. And again, as we get ready to fight through this one, going to be one heck of an evening all night long here at Kentucky as we get everybody gridded up. Looks like O'Rourke going to grab the pole. Good job by EJ O'Rourke getting the pole here tonight. Let's get ready to take a look at your starting lineup here in just one moment. EJ O'Rourke on pole here. Gallagher to his outside, and your starting lineup will be as follows here tonight. Here we go. Harnish and EJ O'Rourke calling your front row, row number 2. Tyler Dalton, Bobby Wetzel, row number 3. It's going to be Mr. Josh McElmore, Mr. Brad Allison, Gary Sexton back there, Dominique right there in 8th, Scott Simley right there in 9th, and Derek Stanley in 10th. 11th, Brian Beach. 12th is going to be Anthony as well. That is your top 12 as they run right now. And again, good qualifying effort for a bunch of guys out there tonight. And it's going to be fun. Racy racetrack, right? You see as it scrolls on through. Jose, Doug right there as well. And then it's going to be Jerry West, Chris Sawyer, 16th. 17th, Mitchell and Britt Jetta right there with Ty and Mr. Dustin German. Then 21st, Steve Herring and Mr. Kevin. 23rd, Cortland coming in P23 here, and 24th is Joe. So there you go. That is your 24 truck lineup here tonight as we get ready to go for what should be a really fun race here tonight. So again, thank you guys for coming out here as we get ready to go. Green Flag Racing Field going to work their way behind the II Racing pace car once again to get round number 3 kicked up and going here on Extreme Sim TV here tonight. And here we go. We'll get your ticker up. 90 laps going to be your distance. EJ O'Rourke in the 41, Harnish Gallagher, both drivers up front to start this one. What about Tyler Dalton, Bobby Wetzel back there as well? Going to be a couple of more trucks for us to keep an eye on throughout the night. And again, as we get ready to go, O'Rourke out in front, lead them to green, and ready to fire it up. So EJ O'Rourke right there getting ready to go. You see EJ O'Rourke right now in that 41 camp, ready to rock and roll. Outside of him, Harnish Gallagher as well. Welcome to the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series, ready to go racing here tonight. Here we go. Field off of turn 4. Brad Allison right there as well. Good top 10 starting spot for him. Here we go. Green flag to fly. Round number 3 of the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series is ready. Out of turn number 4. Round number 3 is green here at Kentucky. It's underway here at Kentucky Motor Speedway for round 3 of the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series. EJ O'Rourke immediately to the race lead. Harnish Gallagher, Tyler Dalton side by side for second. Wetzel trying to come through as well. Bobby Wetzel right there as well in the mix as they fight their way down the back straightaway. Field all over one another right now. That battle is for position. Scott Simley back here trying to hold spots as well with Brad Allison. Passing early on here, Premium Harnish Gallagher side by side with Tyler Dalton. That's for second. And again, we expect this here all the way through this type of battle. And as we hop on board with Harnish on the top side, Gallagher, big run down the back straightaway, trying to look for running room here with 2 laps complete. Trying to keep that momentum up on the high side can be very, very helpful here at Kentucky. But right now, EJ O'Rourke's going to scoot and boogie away from Tyler Dalton and Harnish Gallagher. Gallagher right there as well as McElmore. Wetzel there as well. Sexton Finley, Allison. That is your top, I believe, 8 or so cars in the line at the moment. Allison trying to get a run on Finley. There is Wetzel right there as well, jumping down in line. Macklemore right there by trying to fall in line. Dalton gonna slide by to third. Harnish Gallagher back to second. Hectic first 5 laps of this race, side by side behind them. Josh Macklemore gonna come through as well. So Josh Macklemore now is 3 wide. I believe that's Wetzel that got stuck in the middle there for a moment. They'll work it out. Here comes Scott Simley as well. Wetzel slides in line behind Sexton. Sexton, great run right now in that machine as well. Out front, though, E.J. O'Rourke continuing to lead here at Kentucky. Round number 3 for the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series on Extreme Sim TV. Brad Allison back here mid-pack along with Jose right there as well. And along comes Dominic. Dominic to the outside of Anthony. Possibly they're going to fight it back. That's the battle for 12th on the racetrack. Up front, still battling at the front of the field. Sexton going to get underneath of Macklemore. Macklemore going to slide back. Now he's going to fight back on the top side. Good job by Michael Moore. Getting back around Sexton to hold on to that third spot in what is a very good battle here inside the top 5. Field working their way through. Out front, E.J. O'Rourke continuing to lead in that 41 camp down the back straightaway. And then it becomes a little bit of a skirmish behind him for positions. And especially right here mid-pack, we got a truck way up the racetrack. That's the 20 of Dominic trying to pass Jose for the top 12 spot. A little bit of a, got kind of pinched down, lost momentum. Here comes Jerry West in the 86. He'll move to 12th now, and we got a big battle for 6th up here. Tyler Dalton in the midst of that battle with the 12 machine. Scott Simley for that 6th position. So again, racing all over the racetrack right now at the front of the field at least. Man, oh man, it's great racing. We ride mid-pack right now with Brad Allison. There is Mr. Byron Beach there as well with 10 going on the board. Field going to hang tied up to the wall. Trying to keep some momentum. Right there is that number, I believe, 82 Machina Beach. Anthony there as well down the back straightaway. 10 laps in the books of the 90, 80 to go. The 80 to go at Kentucky. Speaking of 8s, the 82 had to lift. And what a night. 10 of 90 complete here. Up front, E.J. O'Rourke. O'Rourke leading. E.J. O'Rourke leads the way right now. Up front, fighting his way through to the race lead. He's held it ever since he got it. Doing a great job just behind them. You're on board with Macklemore. This is Josh Macklemore you're looking at. Holding on to the 3rd spot. Right behind Harnish Gallagher. Harnish Gallagher having a good run here tonight as well. See from the blimp cam here, everybody single file. Tyler Dalton mid-pack as well. Look at Dalton trying to hold spot in front of Scott Simley. That is a great battle as we got battling back here around 16th, 17th position. 2 and 3 wide is this battle. They'll work it out going into 1. We got a car on pit road. Steve Herring going to be on pit road right now. It's the first truck to pit road of the night. Going to be Steve Herring bringing that machine down on pit road here early in the night. O'Rourke still leading. He's led since the get-go here. Let's take a look here at O'Rourke. Fourth gear, 170 mile an hour, off into turn one. Roughly 165, 170-ish through the center of the corner, keeping good speed. Right behind him, Harnish Gallagher there as well. That battle for the top three continuing to rage out front. It's like a rage in the cage out front right now on board, with Harnish Gallagher trying to run down race leader E.J. O'Rourke in that personal comfort machine just in front of him. Lap number 15 soon to go on the board here tonight at Kentucky Motor Speedway. This race flying by. Herring still on pit road here, about 77 seconds into his pit stop. And he will finally exit pit road as they run. Up front is going to be O'Rourke, McElmore, Sexton, Wetzel right here, as well as Dalton. All right in a line, going at it right now. Great racing across the board. Bobby Wetzel there in the 9 truck trying to hang on inside the top 5. 15 of 90 complete here tonight. Wetzel going to slot in right now, running in that 5th spot with Dalton just knocking on the door in 6th here with Simley and Stanley 7th and 8th. And actually, there we go. Dalton going to move forward. So there we go. For Wetzel going to move forward to the 4th spot now. Move Allison back to 5th. Or Sexton back to 4th. Allison just got passed by, looks like Gary West here for position. Back here in 9th, also on the racetrack. There's your Extreme Sim TV replay of that one, but it's E.J. O'Rourke continuing to lead the charge with Harnish Gallagher in 2nd. Right now, down the back straightaway we go. 17 of the scheduled 20 complete here tonight. And what a night it has been. Guys continuing to fight through at the moment. Great racing right now. O'Rourke, Gallagher, McElmore, Wetzel, Sexton up there in that top. Up front, O'Rourke continuing to lead. O'Rourke continuing to lead. There's the 19 of Dalton trying to inch forward as well. 18 of 90 complete here tonight. You can see him right now hanging on up front. E.J. O'Rourke, 20 on the board here as they continue to circle. 20 on the board here so far here tonight at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Continue to rock and roll around the bottom right now. What a great race we have seen so far. And let's see here as we fight through lap 21 of this event. And as we close in on lap 24 tonight, folks, we will be running a silent lap on lap 24 in honor of Jim Blevins. We've unfortunately got news to Joey today that Mr. Jim Blevins had passed away. Condolences out to his family. I know Joey and Jim there ran modifieds together. I know Joey's taking it's kind of tough. So lap 24, we're going to use that number because that was Jim's old car number. So again, thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Jim Blevins, and we are sorry for your loss. So again, lap 24, we will do a silent lap there in honor of Mr. Blevins. Right now, it's O'Rourke leading the way here, 22 laps in. And O'Rourke has been dominant here so far. Harnish Gallagher right there in second. Up in the stands, we got a camera as well on Mr. McElmore. Harnish right now P2. P number 1 though, EJ O'Rourke continuing to lead as they work their way through. Allison getting bumped back a spot by Dustin German there. So Dustin up inside the top 10. This folks, lap 24 coming on the board. We will see you on the other side as we take a moment of silence in honor of Mr. Blevins. All right, back here as again thoughts and prayers go out to Mr. Blevins' family. But during that time, we have a pass for the race lead. Harnish Gallagher able to get it by EJ O'Rourke. EJ O'Rourke gonna jump back to the bottom here, trying to fight back on the inside with that Toyota Chevrolet off of turn 4, side by side for the race lead. Harnish not giving up much momentum on the top. O'Rourke looking for the bottom lane here. Who is going to succeed? Is it going to be momentum or the short way around? Right now, the short way around wins out. EJ O'Rourke back to the race lead. So the short way around leads it here, wins out early, at least. Again, 26 on the board of the scheduled 90 here tonight. Get right now down the front straightaway once again. O'Rourke, Gallagher, McElmore, Dalton, Sexton, Simley, Wetzel, West, Stanley, German, Allison, Beach. Monroe is some of your running order as they run right now down the back short straightaway here tonight. Down the back straightaway once again. Mid-pack right here around Dustin German, Brad Allison right there. Byron Beach there as well, side by side behind them. Medina in the midst of a battle with Mitchell and Mr. Doug Roth right there as well in that STP machine. So that's the way they run as we continue to fight through. And who wants a little bit of crank it up here right quick before green flag pit stop? All right, back here once again as green flag pit stops begin here at Kentucky, just shy of 31 laps in the books. Green flag stops have started. Couple of trucks hitting pit road. O'Rourke still out, though he has not stopped. So EJ O'Rourke still not electing to come down just yet. with 31 going on the board this time by. Again, 31 on the board, 32 this time by. And working their way right around turn 4. 31 of 90 complete here. So 31, 32 now of 90 in the books as they work their way through. Back single file we go. Right now, looking right now, Harnish Gallagher went to these front couple of trucks hit pit road. We've already had a few, and now even more come down pit road here at lap 33, being put into completion of tonight's race. So rapidly pit stops are approaching. What does your leaders do here as we look from the towers? They come back down the front straightaway. They'll stay out yet again. 34 going on the board of 90. They're staying out so far with EJ O'Rourke out front. So EJ O'Rourke setting second. Harnish Gallagher, Scott Thimley, and Derek there in the fourth position as well. Stanley right there in line. So Stanley holding serve right there in line. What about Wetzel? What about Doug Roth right there as well? Doug having a decent run. He'll come to pit road. He'll get fuel and tires here this time by. So again, people continuing this strategy, but up front, EJ O'Rourke, Harnish Gallagher has yet to hit pit road. About 5 laps since this cycle began. Back on lap 30, these two continue to run up front. Gallagher and them trying to take advantage of fresher tires on the back end. Now they'll hit pit road. Both trucks together, nice and easy. Easy does it. They'll head down pit road. It'll be 4 fresh tires and fuel, and this should get them to about lap 70 if we do not have a yellow. It'll be a good little run to about lap 70 for these guys. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to go. They'll both hit pit road simultaneously. Simbly will stay out yet another lap. There goes Simbly through. Let's look at some of the pit strategy we currently have going on, and there you have it. All the way back to 7th has not stopped. Now a couple more hitting pit road. Macklemore going to be the first of the trucks that did stop when this cycle was through. Right here is Macklemore working his way through in that number 86 machine. But he should assume the race lead by default here with the fresher tires early in this run, gaining him some spots. Up looks to be about 17 spots, or 3 spots on tonight through the cycle. Now Macklemore, all but your race leader, Derek Stanley, on pit road here will hand that lead over to Josh Macklemore. So Macklemore going to take over the race lead here. Lap 39 going on the board, so some pit strategy going to lead to a lead change out front for the time being. There we go. Macklemore going to take the lead. West the second. Third gonna be Dustin there as well. Now where's Tyler Dalton? Tyler Dalton right there in fourth. Gary Sexton and EJ O'Rourke, who lost some time during those first round of stops here. Gonna have some time he needs to make up on the field. 38, 39 on the board. He's still got plenty of time. to try to make it up with about 50 laps to go in this one, just shy of halfway. And what is round number 3 at Kentucky? Up front, Tyler Dalton moves to second. Macklemore continuing to lead. Will be interesting to see if Macklemore can hold off Tyler Dalton for any extended period of time, or if Dalton just runs this truck down and blows by him. I know what I'm interested to see here with 41 of 90 going on the board this time by here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. All right, still here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Josh Macklemore, Tyler Dalton, your top 2, 1-2 right now down the back straightaway. Battle for 10th heating up. That's Scott Simley getting to 10th. Rourke now moving to 3rd. So E.J. O'Rourke able to pass for P3 here. Some battling deeper in the pack. That's Rich. Just got up to 16th. He's moved a little bit here, trying to keep this truck rolling. He's trying his best here to pick up some ground. And right now he picked up 1 spot at least. Decent little run for him at the moment. Up into P16. West up to P. Gallagher getting by West. That's going to be for P4 on the racetrack as well. So a couple of different races going on around the racetrack. And Simmy just picked up another one. Got by Dominic. So moved the Red Bull number 12 truck up to P9 on the racetrack here. Meanwhile, Macklemore leads the way. It's Josh Macklemore leading at Kentucky, followed by Tyler Dalton. Right now Dalton all over the back bumper of Macklemore. Dalton to the bottom, lap 45, didn't take long at all. Here comes Tyler Dalton underneath Macklemore. Macklemore will back up, and Dalton will come through, but don't look now. Here comes Jaws, E.J. O'Rourke, closing in on the top 2 as well. Again, a little bit different pit strategy on that truck, just a tad fresher tires. And he is rolling the center really good. He'll get a big run down the front straightaway here. And look at E.J. O'Rourke just closed back on the back bumper of Macklemore here in that 31 truck. Really closed up in a hurry, did E.J. O'Rourke. O'Rourke going to get to the back bumper. He'll look to the bottom. And he'll try to pull alongside. E.J. O'Rourke going to make the move. And move E.J. O'Rourke to P2 here. Good job for E.J. O'Rourke up to second here. O'Rourke now to P2. 31 machine will drop back on line, give a shove all the way into turn 1. Now down into turn 1, 48 laps to go on the board of 90. E.J. O'Rourke and Tyler Dalton right there up front. O'Rourke and Dalton, 1-2. It's a 1-2 parade at the front of this field for Dalton and O'Rourke. Dalton to the back bumper. O'Rourke he's going to cut left-handed. Dalton, nothing he could do. He couldn't even try to block that maneuver and move E.J. O'Rourke dominantly back to the race lead. So there we go. He's drove himself all the way back up to the race lead here at Kentucky tonight for E.J. O'Rourke. Not surprised, really good driver in that 41 camp of E.J. O'Rourke with 48 complete. Dalton, Harnish, Michael Moore, West, Dustin, Simley, Allison, Dominic right there as well. Look at Allison holding serve. Good run for Allison tonight, but it's O'Rourke continuing to lead, coming to lap 50 this time by E.J. O'Rourke out front in that 41 camp, continuing to try to pull away. What can E.J. O'Rourke do over this run? You got to think tire differences was a factor. O'Rourke won't be hitting pit road till lap 70. Will they flip-flop again? Will O'Rourke have to work his way back through the field one more time, much as he did right there? And will he have enough time to do so? That will be the question we will have to see as we continue forward in this one. So keep that one in mind. You know, this whole passing people may not be over for O'Rourke just because, right? You gotta see what you need to do as they continue to rock and roll. Right now, 51 of 90 complete here tonight. And they continue to do a great job just holding on right now. And looking at E.J. O'Rourke car on pit road here, no big deal there. Right behind them, everyone else is thinking what they need to do long term to try to get this back by your race leader of O'Rourke. Harnish right there with him. Down the straightaway, at least, right there to the back bumper. A Canadian driver, Derek Stanley, moving forward. He is back into the 9th spot. And now Cortland Herman trying to pick up a spot as well. Cortland right there holding on. Just some great racing. Meanwhile, Harnish Gallagher has gotten around E.J. O'Rourke for the race lead. As we was looking deeper in the field, Harnish Gallagher able to sneak up there, get back around E.J. O'Rourke, give Harnish Gallagher the race lead now. Gallagher leads, closing in on 35 laps to go. Pit road window should open with around 35 to go now. Gallagher going to drop in line behind your race leader. Let's take a look at some lap times. So if we look comparatively to Harnish Gallagher and your race leader, E.J. O'Rourke, or your past race leader, E.J. O'Rourke, it's been about a tenth to a third of a tenth of lap. What's it going to look like that time by for lap 54? It will be almost dead even. It'll be interesting to watch these times. Do they start to swing back in the favor of E.J. O'Rourke, or does it stay in the favor of the 22 of Gallagher? And if it does stay in the camp of Gallagher, what kind of gap is he able to open up as well? Coming to lap 55 here in the books. Let's look at the stripe. That time by O'Rourke, a little less than, what's that, a half a tenth quicker that time than Gallagher. So they're kind of trading it back and forth right now. It could be very interesting as this race goes forward. Meanwhile, Cortland is now being shuffled back to 20th. So Cortland Herman getting moved back. Beach moving forward a spot. Roth right here as well in a side-by-side battle with Wetzel. Wetzel in the 9 truck on the top side. Wetzel's not going the way he wanted. That's the battle for 11th. Wetzel going to get shifted back one spot. Move the 43 of Roth forward. Good run for Roth overall, up into the top 11 of this race right now. Top 11 run for Roth even right now. Continuing to get after it up near the front. A couple of more trucks trying to figure this one out. Harnish Gallagher leads 0.3 of a second, now 0.4 of a second over second place EJ O'Rourke. All right, folks, we're going to do a quick crank it up. We'll be back here in just a moment. All right, back here, folks, as Harnish Gallagher hits pit road. Final green flag stop of the night for Harnish. He'll come down pit road. O'Rourke now going to take over the race lead out front. 25 laps to go here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Down to the final 25. O'Rourke going to take that left-hand turn. He'll come down pit road now. So O'Rourke going to hit pit road here with 24 to go. So E.J. O'Rourke on pit road along with his comrades all down pit road. That was up front running. Tyler Dalton going to stay out for just a moment longer. Probably another lap till about 23 to go. But a lot of these trucks electing to hit pit road now. And I can't say as I'm surprised. This is pretty much where I had them pegged, that everybody would hit pit road. And we continue to do that here. Taking to go once again. As they continue to fight through up front, Tyler Dalton leads the way here. The Dalton leading the way. So right now, everybody's fighting their way through down pit road. Dalton down pit road here for fresh tires and fuel. Once again, so Tyler Dalton down pit road one more time here. So this will be his final stop of the night with 22 to go. And you can see Jerry West still needing to come down as well. 21 to go with the strike. What a night we have seen out of these trucks all evening long. And it continues late into the closing stages with just 21 to go. Who is it going to be going to victory lane here? Man, what a night that it has been so far. They continue to fight through in this amazing race here tonight. 21 laps to go. One to go here. .21 laps to go. Who is going to hang on? Who is going to do what here? Right now, fighting their way through single file. Laps to go here. Right now, that 86 continuing to pull away, doing everything he can. Right there after his stop, but right now, Rick leads the way. Jerry West there in second. Josh McLemore there in third. Harnish Gallagher right now fourth in the midst of green flag stops with just 19 to go here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Again, just 19 laps to go here at Kentucky Motor Speedway here tonight as the 3189 going to go double file here once again. Great racing right now. 18 laps to go. This time by out front West. Going to hit pit road probably next time. We'll give the lead back to McLemore and Harnish Gallagher, who's battling right here. 18 laps to go here at Kentucky. West out front. Again, there is Jerry West leading the charge around Kentucky Motor Speedway. 17 to go this time by. Lap traffic up high. We got a little tight there, but race leader West was able to work his way through it. 17 laps to go at Kentucky. Gallagher right there as well. Right now they'll fight down the back straightaway. There's Gallagher. Harnish Gallagher right there as well in the 22 truck trying to take advantage. 16 laps to go this time by. To go at the stripe. There you go. Gallagher going to jump down into that middle lane with 16 to go. No, 15 to go. Harnish Gallagher going to get the race lead away from Jerry West. Now it's EJ O'Rourke giving chase to Gallagher. Gallagher, he's going to have to make that truck wide. Here comes EJ O'Rourke with 15 to go, putting pressure to the back bumper of Gallagher. Does he make it work? Let's see here. What do you do if you're the race leader? How do you handle this now? You have pressure all the way on you at the moment. Down the back straightaway. And look at EJ O'Rourke just simply turn that truck to the left. Is there anything that race leader Harnish can do on the top? Harnish, right now, you're right on board with him. Harnish, Gallagher trying to come up with something. EJ O'Rourke on the bottom. 14 laps to go on board with O'Rourke. Gallagher on the top side trying. EJ. Go to EJ at the head. New race leader. Give it to EJ O'Rourke. O'Rourke back to the front of the field. Now Gallagher going to fall to second. Can Gallagher get a comeback going here? He's got to find something in that Toyota of Harnish Gallagher. I think I just said Toyota again. Daggone, I ain't done that in like 2 years. Gallagher right now to the back bumper. 12 laps to go. The number 22 Toyota of Harnish Gallagher trying to put pressure on the bow tie just in front of him. He'll dive it into turn 3. He'll get to the back bumper. Nothing doing. Couldn't get him loosened up. That may have been his last shot in the barrel here. He's going to head back down the front straightaway trying to pick up some draft off of EJ O'Rourke. He needs that draft, and he needs it bad. It's like that cash commercial. It's my money, and I want it now. It's my draft, and I want it now. That is what's coming out of the cockpit of Harnish Gallagher right now. He has got to get something to get around EJ O'Rourke. O'Rourke starting to pedal it away now. 11 laps to go. Does Harnish Gallagher got anything in that truck at all left for EJ O'Rourke? Or is EJ going to be seeing sayonara to the rest of the field with 10 to go this time by? Man, it's going to be lockstep here in the 1 and 3 and 4. The 22 maybe finding something in the middle lane. Starting to search around more. Trying to get out of the tire tracks of EJ O'Rourke. Gallagher cannot win this race by staying in the tire tracks. He'll look to the bottom. O'Rourke gave him the spot. O'Rourke going to try to get the momentum back here. 10 laps to go. Phenomenal battle at Kentucky. Two of the best in the business, Harnish Gallagher, EJ O'Rourke, putting on a show in the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series, folks. Here off of turn 4, it's 9 laps to go. We're side by side at the stripe. Side by side, two of the best in the business right now. Going at it into turn 1. Here goes Harnish Gallagher. He'll fire the shot. He'll get clear. Now it's going to be crossover time. Crossover city. Here comes EJ O'Rourke. Good momentum down the back here. Cross to the bottom. Harnish throws the block. Gallagher lifts. Gallagher looking for momentum. Trying to find something out of turn 4. Can't do it yet. Back down the front straightaway. 8 laps to go. Man, oh man, 8 to go here in round 3 at Kentucky. This could be battle of the year contender. Gallagher starts to step away from O'Rourke. O'Rourke had to lift there into 1. That's going to open up the lane now. 1, 2, 3 tenths now. 4. Harnish Gallagher out front. We'll hop on board with EJ O'Rourke. What can EJ do now? He got around him once. He's got to do it all over again. And I don't know that he's going to be able to get there looking on board with Harnish just in front of the big machines. Pink roll bar right in front of him of Harnish Gallagher with 7 to go. Gallagher going to have to make it wide here down the back straightaway. Your Harnish Gallagher, you just set up in front and you drive your heart off right now, because right now you got company in EJ O'Rourke. Could this be a prelude to the season as a whole with 6 laps to go? Gallagher still leads. What do you do now? What can you do? Again, right now, as we head through everything we got going on, again, last year it was Harnish Gallagher taking segment 4 of 2021 and taking it to the bank here with a championship. Going into this tonight, he was setting P7, so he'd slid down the running order. But with 5 laps to go, trying to rebound here tonight in segment 1 of 2022. Again, it was Trey and Josh McElmore. Again, winner first and second week, looking for a 3rd straight first-time winner of the season. And this time at Kentucky, it appears Harnish Gallagher may have had just enough left. Get a pony of a race truck here tonight to pull off it. But right now, it is not over, folks. EJ O'Rourke hunting, stalking, trying to find a line to get back to that 22 truck. 3 laps to go at Kentucky. Who is going to make the move to end off the Trucking Tuesday or Trucking Fridays here? Nose to tail right now, getting her done like you would want to. Man, oh man, what a battle we're having at the moment. Up front, Gallagher holds tight, coming to 2 to go. 2 laps to go. This time by. 2 laps to go. Harnish Gallagher opening up. Little by little now. Lap tenths of a second. Right now, up front, Harnish Gallagher now trying to pull away. Man, oh man, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here. Gallagher out front, leading it right now, coming to the checkered flag. 1 to go. Man, oh man, EJ O'Rourke's in it there at 1 and 2. Really the last charge for EJ O'Rourke, but it's going to be Harnish Gallagher driving that truck in Kentucky, coming off of turn 4. Harnish Gallagher sees the checkered flag fly, and round 3 at Kentucky goes to Harnish. What a battle by 2 of the best in the business. There it is. Wow. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Oh man, let's get a hold of Joey if we can, and let's talk to him. Hey Joey, buddy, it's Matt in the booth.
Hey man.
How about that, man? 2 of the best in the business went out there and got after it. And that was fun. Oh, buddy, I wanted to bring you up here because I know you had kind of some sad breaking news. We did a lap earlier with it, but I wanted to bring you up and let you say a few words and everything, man.
Well, yeah, that would actually be Cortland. So if you want to grab Cortland in here, was his family, so he'd be better to speak on that than me.
All righty, I'll get Cortland up here and we'll Man, it sucks to have to do these, but at the same time, we're a family, right? We
It's
stick
been
with.
2 races in a row, actually, we've had to do this. So, yeah, we appreciate you taking care of us and
Yeah,
getting that
it's
out.
Cortland, man. You got a copy on, buddy.
Yeah, I do.
Alrighty, man. Well, I hate to hear the news, man, and it sucks. Like I was telling Joey to have to do these, but I wanted to bring you up here and let you talk a little bit about everything and just get your thoughts on it. We did a silent number 24 lap earlier in the night, man, and well, just tell us a little bit about Jim and everything.
You got the wrong guy. You're supposed to have Anthony in here.
He got it. I thought I
And
pulled. Oh yeah, I'll grab him. I grabbed him and I grabbed him and you.
Grandfather's the one that passed away.
Yeah. But
That's who I'm running the paint for.
yeah. All right, so I got one of them. I got two of them to do. So
Yeah.
you ran the paint tonight. Very cool. I got to look at it a couple of times. What did he run that on?
I'm honestly not too sure, but he ran it on his street stock when he raced at the New London Waterford Speed Bowl. I just thought for his, him passing away near this race, I would want to run this paint.
Well, man, I'm glad that you were able to do that, buddy. And glad to see you back on track with us as well, Cortland.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a fun running with you guys. I just didn't have a good night tonight. I had a couple issues, but we'll come back tomorrow and run the 87s and try for a better luck.
There we go, man. All right, man. I have a good run and looking good in that paint, bud.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to get some more interviews in here. We'll do some more on that here in a moment. Let's grab Harnish up here and let's get him in here. Hey, Harnish, man, you got a copy?
I do, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Well, what a fight between you and EJ O'Rourke.
Yeah, what an awesome fun race of EJ. I don't think we had a single 0x. And back and forth, that was really clean, fair. That was really fun.
Well, man, I tell you what, he got around you. And I made the comment there. I was like, I wonder if Harnish has got one more bullet to fire here. And you fired that bullet and you made it work. And then he got behind you. And for a moment, I thought he was going to have a bullet to fire back at you.
Yeah, no, he was really good on the coming back at me. Like, I get past him, but I'd kill so much speed in the middle of 1 and 2. He could just go straight back by. But I sort of tried the outside a little bit in 3 and 4. Nobody was really giving it a go. I gave it a shot, and I think that was the deciding factor. I was able to get a good run at coming off 4, but yeah, no. Regardless if I finished first or second, that was really fun. Really good race in the FEJ. It always is.
Well, man, great job again. You won the season fourth segment of 2021. Man, you won championship there. What's it gonna take to go back to championship form here this season?
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of luck. I think I had a bad week last week at Daytona, and that sort of killed, lost a lot of points there. And really just need to be consistent in this series, and that sort of probably put a bit of a... It's going to be hard to come back from that, but I got my teammate, Josh Micklemore. He's currently leading the championship, so we're still in a good position as a team. So I'll be helping out Josh whenever I can.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, it was a fight to the end. Congratulations, victory lane in Kentucky. And maybe you and Josh can get up there and have a fight like that one of these days.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's always good fun racing with Josh.
Yeah, poor man. Well, best of luck going forward, buddy. Congrats on the win, man.
Thank you.
All right, let me get up here and try to get as much as this done. Let's get EJ O'Rourke. EJ, the other half of the epic battle. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right, man.
Well, man, you had a 6-cylinder or a 6-gun shot there, and you tried it. Fired off a couple of rounds at him, but he got you.
Yeah, I just couldn't get the nose planted in this personal comfort Chevrolet. I just I just don't know what I did wrong. I felt like I set him up good. I pitted a lap after him. I had the fresh tires. I took care of my tires on the last 25 lap run, and I still got beat. I don't get it.
Yeah, drove by him, and what got me is you drove by him and he was able to remount a charge, and I think that shocked me more than anything.
Yeah, I probably should have. Yeah, I let him go too easily with 10 to go. I thought I could just get right back by him, but I guess clean air was really important or something. I don't know. He's really good at this. I mean, congrats to him. I don't know. I gotta figure it out.
Hey, what, those Aussies can kick some butt, can't they?
So I guess first in class for this country, I guess, right? So I gotta win the class.
Yeah, you get to represent the United States by finishing second, sir. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. The guy's fast, and congrats to him. He drove a good race. I know he won the championship last season, so I mean, he's no slouch on this for sure.
We checked to make sure there's not like a kangaroo in the truck or something giving him extra speed.
Maybe there's got to be something out there. Maybe it's Vegemite or something. I don't know.
Man, I've actually, believe it or not, tried that stuff. That's a no-go for me.
Absolutely.
Well, man, if it's Vegemite, my hat's off to you. If you want to try some to maybe catch him, but that's on you, man. I ain't touching that.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, man, EJ, it was a heck of a race out there tonight, buddy.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it.
All righty, man. Looking forward to seeing y'all go at it again, maybe next time.
See you, buddy. Thank you.
See ya. Hey, Tyler Dalton, Matt in the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
All righty, man. Top 3 finish here tonight, man.
Yeah, gotta say I'm a tad disappointed with third. I thought we had a truck that could definitely go up there, contend for the win. Screwed up in qualifying. I had an easy pull lap going down the back stretch and overthought myself and underdrove 3 and 4. And then ever since then, it was just trying to maintain track position. And then early on, I think there was maybe a little bit of netcode between me and Amish that knocked me back to about 6 or so. So I burned my tires up a little bit on that first run and pitted 2 laps before they did. And they came out behind me, but got by me pretty quickly. I was able to hang with them. I was going to try to stay out a little bit late. I stayed out 2 laps later than they did. Thought I was maybe going to make it work. Had a little incident with a lap car leaving pit road. And at that point, without a caution, they were going, but... I'll take third. Third was the best we were going to get without a miracle happening there towards the end. Like I said, just I needed that track position.
Well, I'll tell you this, and I got a little bit of a bone to pick with you here, Tyler. So, you know those beautiful Super Late models you painted, right?
Yeah.
I was in an official race, and I will say this on air, the whole track, the rest of the field was running those 2 cars. I kid you not.
That's nice to hear.
It's good for you, bad for me, because I couldn't tell who I was racing. But yeah, man, great run tonight, coming in third here, man, and you're gonna get you one of these.
Yep, we'll go get them next week. It was still a good point stay. We still led a lap, got a bonus point, so I'll go and get them next week and see what we can do tomorrow night in the 87 car.
All right, see you tomorrow in the 87s.
See you, man.
All right, see you, Tyler. Great run, my man.
Thank you.
All right, Tyler Dalton coming home. They're in that P3. I'm going to get ready to get on out of here, folks. Thank you guys, as always. And we will see you in the next one. Thanks to everybody for coming out. We will see you tomorrow night for 87s. Until then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night. God bless. See you tomorrow night for the Senpai